Good morning, friends. What is up, America? Welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. Registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality, to your health, and to your well-being, and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 27 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like psoriasis and eczema and rosacea, acne, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure. Because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system, it is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing system a miracle, it really is no miracle at all. It is simply the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we welcome your phone calls on The Bright Side. Our number is 855-660-4261. That's 855-660-4261. If you want to get off your medications or help a loved one get off their medications and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. If you have questions about the longevity products, about ingredients, about skincare, about health conditions, 855-660-4261 is your number. Likewise, if you just have a success story or if you want to contribute to the conversation, 855-660-4261 is our number on The Bright Side. For you guys who want to purchase any of the longevity products that you hear advertised in the program or that you hear me recommend, 866-735-2470 is the phone number for the Bright Side Ben phone team. That's 866-735-2470. They're friendly and knowledgeable. They know all about the longevity products. Ask them about joining the Bright Side Ben team as well. If you want to start a longevity business for a one-time $10 fee, you can enjoy all the benefits associated with having your own business. If you're frustrated with your job, if you're not making enough money, if you want to make a little extra money, they can tell you all about it at 866-735-2470. Of course, you can also just get your products at the wholesale price. You can enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business. And you can help spread the word about the power and the importance of a good nutritional supplement program. You can also click on the Join the Team link on the upper left-hand corner of the page at brightsideben.com. Also suggest that you check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with blog posts as well as news stories. And for you guys who are living in the Denver area, I'm going to be doing a talk at the Space Gallery in downtown Denver in the Art District, 735 Santa Fe, 6:30 this evening. We'll be talking skincare. We'll be giving out some free skincare products, some of my formulations. I'm going to demonstrate to you how I formulate skincare products, and we'll talk about strategies that you can use for taking care of your skin, taking care of your body as well. That's 6:30 this evening in Denver at the Space Gallery, 735 Santa Fe. Hope if you're in the Denver area in Colorado, hope to see you there. Okay. Welcome back to The Bright Side. Once again, we're talking about algae and plankton and seaweed. All as it has to do with protein. Seaweed is a wonderful protein source. Researchers have shown that protein-rich seaweeds may actually be, potentially anyway, be used in the development of low-cost nutritional diets that can compete with soy, for example, and other sources of protein. Seaweed is just amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. It's the stuff we call plankton or algae. Seaweed and plankton are basically the same thing. Algae is the proper term. There's various forms of plankton. You've got animal plankton. You've got bacterial plankton. Spirulina is a form of bacterial plankton. Seaweeds are plant plankton, technically called phytoplankton. And because these things have these phytoplankton, these seaweeds have access to and metabolize. In essence, they work with sunlight. Like all plants, they use the sun directly for energy. And like all plants, they are packed, absolutely packed with energy metabolizing and processing and storing chemicals that we can use by eating the seaweed. The seaweed's ability to store energy that's in a usable form makes seaweed not only an ideal food source, they're actually the very foundation of the ocean food chain, and there's not a single ocean animal that does not depend on some level anyway, on the ability of plankton, seaweed, algae to utilize and store and make solar energy, sunlight energy available. These living entities, these plankton, which are the basics, the foundation of the food chain, are chock full of every single essential nutrient that an animal or a human being needs. Whether that animal's an octopus or a bear or it's you and I, they're packed with amino acids, they're packed with vitamins, all the vitamins, vitamin K and vitamin A and vitamin C and vitamin D. They've got all your they got both essential fatty acids, omega-3 and omega-6. They've got all the minerals in an absorbable and usable format. They are the ultimate, seaweeds that is, are the ultimate iconic, quintessential food source. Anytime you have an opportunity to eat seaweed, to eat phytoplankton, you want to take advantage of it. And plankton, by the way, seaweed don't just provide essential nutrients. They don't just provide the mighty 90. That's good enough, man. You've got one single food source that provides all 90 essential nutrients, but it's much more than that. Seaweed are much more valuable than just as a source of the essential mighty 90 nutrients. They're also a source of other accessory, non-essential, but otherwise very important nutrients as well. One of the most important components of seaweeds and algae are antioxidants. Seaweeds, algae, plankton, whatever you want to call them, they're out in the sun. They get lots of sun. In fact, they depend on the sun for their very existence. They basically trap sunlight energy. You can think of algae as the Earth's solar panels. They're huge, mega reservoir storage batteries for sunlight energy that fuels the entire ocean food chain. And when we eat seaweed, we are eating trapped sunlight. When we eat seaweed, we are eating the essence of solar energy, which is why it is so important from a healing perspective. Seaweeds and algae are super healing. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Seaweed is designed to stand up to intense energy. And when we eat that seaweed, when we eat that algae, when we supplement with seaweed and algae, it supports us as well in standing up to intense energy. When we eat seaweed, we're basically eating a sunlight chemical complex. We're eating the physical analog, the physical version of the sun. We're eating the physical version of sunlight energy. And by the way, seaweed don't just have to protect themselves against sunlight energy, against photonic energy. They also have to defend themselves from oxygen, which is why they are powerful sources of antioxidants. Seaweed are constantly producing oxygen. In fact, these phytoplankton, seaweed, algae produce most of the oxygen for the planet. So when we eat seaweed, not only are we eating incredible usable nutrition, an incredible source of the mighty 90, and not only are we eating the most solar protective, ultraviolet protective substances you could possibly ingest, and that means for your eyes, and that means for your skin as well, but we're also getting incredible antioxidants that will protect us from the effects of oxygen inside our body. So we're getting the mighty 90, we're getting protein, we're getting nutrients, phytonutrients that protect us from the sun, protect the outside part of our body, our skin and our eyes from the sun, and on top of all that, we're getting wonderful antioxidants that protect us from the effects of oxygen inside our body, antioxidants. There's basically three kinds of seaweed. There's probably more than three kinds of seaweed, but there's basically generally three kinds of seaweed. There's brown seaweed, red seaweed, and green seaweed, or some people refer to them as red algae, brown algae, and green algae. They're all important, and they all have medicinal benefits. They all have various immune-boosting properties. Brown seaweeds are especially interesting, and there is a lot of wonderful medicine to be had from brown seaweed. One of the most interesting components in seaweeds, in addition to the vitamins and minerals and antioxidants and the pigments, is sugars. Now, I'm not talking about the sugars that most people think about, glucose and fructose and sucrose, the sweet sugars. I'm talking about long-chain sugars, not the sugars everybody beats up on, the short, sweet, quick-acting, breaking down quickly sugars. I'm talking about long-chain sugars that have wonderful health benefits. I'll tell you what I mean when we come back from our break. I am Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. Our number today is 855-660-4261. We're coming back at you with more good health information right after this. Don't go away.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Wallach, the Dead Doctors Don't Lie guy. There's no reason why you shouldn't live to be at least 100 and have a great time getting there. and I'm going to give you a free copy of my lecture that tells you exactly how to do it. In fact, after you've lived a long and healthy life, there should be only 2 documents in your medical chart, a birth certificate and a death certificate. I'm Dr. Wallach with a warning. If you have a 4-inch medical chart, if you take prescription drugs for high cholesterol, high blood pressure, arthritis, joint pains, and other health issues, the medical profession is failing you. They're using you for an ATM machine. My free lecture is going to reveal what pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know. There's been groundbreaking research and discoveries on how to effectively treat or eliminate over 900 different diseases naturally. And it's all in my free lecture called Deadly Recipe. So call toll-free 1-855-79-YOUNG. Again, that's toll-free 1-855-79-YOUNG. 1-855-79-YOUNG.
Do you know how much the dollar has lost in its value against other currencies in the last 90 days? Ever think about how inflation will change your life, your savings, your retirement plans? Remember inflation in Zimbabwe, Argentina, the Weimar Republic? Put another way, who cares if your investments go up 10%, but you lose 40% of your purchasing power? Gold is the only monetary asset as no one else's liability. Gold still buys the same amount of stuff it always did. Gold does not require trust in a third party. You can possess it in your hand. You can take it with you. Gold is real money. Gold is honest money. My name is Daniel Larson from Midas Resources. To find out how you can protect your savings and roll over your IRA funds into precious metals accounts, please call me at 800-686-2237, extension 134. That's 800-686-2237, extension 134. 800-686-2237, extension 134.
Do you owe the IRS money that you can't pay? Are tax liens and levies ruining your life? Are you tired of being afraid just to go to the mailbox? If this describes you, then Dan Pilla can help.
Hi, I'm Dan Pilla, and I've been solving tax problems for more than 30 years. In fact, I wrote the book that made it possible to negotiate settlements with the IRS, and I've helped thousands of people do exactly that. Call now at 800-346-6829 to learn how I can help you. You know your IRS debt will not go away by itself, but you don't have to live in fear anymore. New changes to IRS policies will help more people than ever before eliminate their debts once and for all. There's no need for you to suffer another day with IRS debt. Call 800-346-6829. I can help you eliminate wage and bank levies, release tax liens, and negotiate a settlement with the IRS that will put your tax nightmare behind you forever. Call 800-34-NO-TAX or go to my website, taxhelponline.com. That's taxhelponline.com.
We live in a complicated society. Stressful issues are always popping up. Have you ever been treated unfairly by someone? Have you ever been overcharged for a repair? Have you ever signed a contract or a document worried about identity theft? How many times have you been in those unique situations where you just wanted to call an attorney to find out if you're right or wrong or what your legal rights are? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what do you think about first? That's right. Who do you call, and how much will it cost? Our friends at Legal Shield have found a solution. With a nationwide network of 6,900 attorneys who average 19 years of experience, Legal Shield's law firms take over 40,000 calls per week helping their members. For less than $20 per month, you can have access to Legal Shield on everything from the trivial to the traumatic. Let Legal Shield stand up for your rights at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com. Or call 855-340-SAVE, 855-340-7283.
The GCN Radio Network, providing the world with hard-hitting talk radio. GCN. Great talk radio starts here.
All right, we are back on the bright side. I am Pharmacist Ben. Our number today is 855-660-4261. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products that you hear us talk about on the bright side, you can give the Bright Side Ben phone team a call at 866-735-2470. Or you can head over to brightsideben.com and click on the Buy Now link and check out our shopping cart. We have all the longevity products up, including my personal favorite, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine Multivitamin Mineral Complex Powder that you add to water and drink. Tastes great. It's a wonderful source of all your water-soluble vitamins and fat-soluble vitamins. It's got accessory nutrients, too. It costs you about $50 a canister. And if you're like most folks, you're going to notice results like lower blood pressure and appetite suppression and weight loss and more energy within 1 or 2 doses. You can find out all about it at brightsideben.com. Or you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. For you guys living out in the Denver area, I will be doing a talk in downtown Denver, 735 Santa Fe, at the Space Gallery, and we'll be giving out some skincare formulations and longevity products as well. I encourage you all to come down. It's free. And it starts at 6:30 at the Space Gallery, 735 Santa Fe. We're also going to be, hopefully, we'll get a DVD out of this, and if you miss it, we'll hopefully be streaming it and providing you some DVD information as well. Okay, we're talking seaweed, we're talking algae, seaweed, plankton, whatever you want to call it, specifically brown seaweed. Seaweeds are wonderful sources of antioxidants, sun-protective nutrients, all your vitamins, all your minerals, not just minerals, but really easy to absorb minerals. Essential fatty acids, including omega-3 essential fatty acids for you guys who don't like using flaxseed oil or fish oil for whatever reason. Omega-3 fatty acids are in algae. Omega-6 fatty acids are in algae. Pretty much everything you could possibly want, everything you can need. They're a complete food source, including protein and sugars, and not just any sugars. Not the sweet sugars that most people are used to. Not the sugars that break down quickly and release energy that cause all kinds of problems, sucrose, fructose, and glucose and such. And the kind of sugars that are in seaweed don't break down. This is so cool. The kind of sugars that are in seaweed don't dissolve in water. The big problem with sugar is they're very volatile. They break down very readily. This is the most notable property of the sugars that are in seaweed. They don't break down. Most things will break down typically in response to moisture. Water dissolves things. Water is the universal dissolver. It's the universal solvent. That means it dissolves everything. It'll dissolve rocks. It'll dissolve mountains. But because algae and seaweed live in water, they live in moisture, they have figured out a way over the course of billions of years of evolution, they have figured out a way to resist the breakdown that's associated with water, so-called hydrolysis. They've figured out a way to resist hydrolysis, to resist breakdown in water. Algae are not intimidated by moisture. They live in moisture. They exist in moisture. They survive in moisture. They thrive in moisture, which is said to be the universal and solvent. Algae and seaweed don't dissolve in water. They don't respond to the universal solvent because they have chemicals that trap and sequester water. This is so cool and it's so important. The ability that algae and seaweed have to trap and sequester water make them incredibly valuable and incredibly important when it comes to human health. The ability of algae to trap and sequester water is based on glycobiology. Glyco means sugar. Sugar biology. Glycobiology or sugar biology is one of the most important concepts in all of health. Sugars, long-chain sugars that are made up of what we call essential sugars, have a very, very, very important role to play in human health. In fact, glycobiology, or the biology of sugar, is one of the up-and-coming rising stars in the world of health and the world of nutrition. Glycobiology, or the biology of sugar, is based on long-chain sugars that are composed of building blocks. In the same way that proteins are composed of building blocks, proteins are composed of building blocks called amino acids, long-chain sugars, or polysaccharides, poly means many, saccharides means sugar, polysaccharides are composed, instead of amino acids, they're composed of basic building block sugars. There's 8 basic building block sugars that compose a wide range, hundreds, maybe thousands of these long-chain polysaccharides. This may come as a surprise to you because of the unhappy, unsavory reputation of sugars based on the fact that glucose is so explosive, and it's too bad that glucose gets such a bad rap because it really, really is amazing stuff. Glucose is how the body is designed to run. Glucose fuels all of the cells of our body. Glucose fuels all biological cells. Glucose is universal energy, but glucose presents a lot of problems. However, there's also 7 other sugars. They're said to be essential sugars. They're not essential in the same way that amino acids are essential, but they give them the term essential to designate their importance. There's 7 other essential sugars in addition to glucose, and these 7 essential sugars, or 8 if you include glucose, these 8 essential sugars are like little, you can think of them like letters that spell out words, and the words are the long-chain polysaccharides. They're all made up of these long-chain polysaccharides are all made up of the 8 building block sugars in the same exact way that 200,000 different proteins in the body are all made up of 22 different amino acids. Most folks have heard of glucose. Glucose is one of the 8 essential sugars. The others have names like NAG, which is a very, very powerful source of glucosamine. NAG is actually in the Longevity Glucogel caps, is very important for the digestive system. It has a coating and soothing effect on the digestive tract. And unlike all sugars, it also has a healing effect on the digestive tract. We don't talk about the Glucogel caps really for soothing and healing the digestive system, but it really does have that benefit, in addition to, of course, being important for joints and important for cartilage. One of the most important of these long-chain biological sugars that are composed of building blocks is something called a glucan, Glucan. A glucan is a long chain of glucose pieces. Something very interesting happens when you take glucose, which is really explosive. Glucose burns really fast. That's why it's used as a fuel for cells. But there's something very interesting that happens when you take a little piece of glucose, a little piece of ordinarily explosive glucose, and attach it to other glucose in a necklace, like a biological or a molecular structure. So you got one glucose piece, one little piece of sugar, super explosive, but when you attach it to other glucose pieces, this super volatile and super explosive fuel, glucose, when it actually holds hands, in essence, with other glucose molecules, becomes so still and so peaceful and so restful and so stable that it actually can be used as a structural component for cells. So simply by linking glucose molecules together, the biological system has figured out a way to take this ordinarily explosive molecule, this fuel, and turn it into a very stable structural molecule. Not only that, but glucans, long chains of glucose, are really important for the immune system. And this is a theme that runs throughout glycobiology, that runs throughout sugar chemistry. These long-chain sugars are super important for the immune system. Glucans, in particular, are important for the immune system. And I've been using glucans, specifically a type of glucan called glucan B, or beta-glucan. Scientists like Latin designations, beta or Greek designations. Beta-glucan is super important for the immune system, and you can use beta-glucan to make your own sun-protective topical skincare product. And I'll tell you what I mean on our next Bright Side episode. We're coming back with your phone calls right after this. Don't go away.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right. General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for under $30,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet under $30,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100-foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Take delivery in spring. 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, buying them another sweater, game, or other holiday gift they didn't need was nice. But this season, why not take the easy road, the safer road, and the smarter road? Get those you love something they do need. Give the gift of preparedness with Freeze Dry Guy gift cards. Since 1970, the veteran-owned Freeze Dry Guy has been your trusted source for emergency preparedness with easy-to-make, delicious freeze-dried foods and dehydrated foods. These long-lasting foods are lifesavers, which come with added comfort, confidence, and convenience, perfect for any power outage, natural disaster, political crisis, or emergency at home, such as job loss or illness. Call Freeze Dry Guy now at 866-404-3663, 866-404-FOOD, or log on to freezedryguy.com. You can't predict what's going to happen to your loved ones, but when it does, you can have them ready with gift cards from freezedryguy.com.
An e-cig revolution is sweeping across the country. But is yours American-made? Vaporeate e-liquid by LeSig is. Manufactured in Arkansas with 100% USA-sourced ingredients. And when you buy American, you support local jobs. Vaporeate e-liquid by LeSig is top quality at an affordable price. The very principle that once drove the American economy. Get great taste with no ash, tar, or smoke. You'll be wondering why you didn't make the change to Vaporeate e-liquid by LeSig a long time ago. LeSig.com has everything you need, for beginners to the advanced vaping enthusiast, with a wide variety of hardware, and also imported e-liquid flavors as well. Plus, LeSig smokes the competition with fast, free, same-day shipping, real people customer service, and a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Support our country and become a Vaporeate at LeSig.com. Or call 870-525-1440, 870-525-1440. LeSig e-cigarettes for today's modern smoker.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey Guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit GoBerkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey Guy.
In the U.S., 1 in every 50 homes will have a break-in this year. Burglars call it smash and grab. Police call it robbery. We call it avoidable. We are Fake TV, a simple electronic device that can fool even professional burglars. Fake TV easily plugs into any outlet and simulates the changing colors of a television. To a burglar, it looks like someone must be home watching TV, so they'll likely move on to an easier target. At only $34.95, Fake TV costs less than a month of most alarm monitoring plans and makes a great Christmas gift, or it's perfect if you're traveling over the holidays. Order your Fake TV by calling 877-5-FAKE-TV or go to faketv.com. That's 877-532-5388 or faketv.com. Fake TV, the burglar deterrent.
America's #1 source for independent talk radio for over a decade. We are the GCN Radio Network.
Make your own seaweed snacks by toasting seaweed strips and putting a little bit of butter or coconut oil or maybe some olive oil and a lot of Celtic sea salt. I like Celtic sea salt or garlic or whatever kind of spices. Just stick it in the oven for a couple seconds or even on a hot pan for a couple of seconds and let it cool. It makes a really, really tasty snack. Seaweed is also a great chelating agent. It's great for protecting you from heavy metals, from toxins. Man, you get so many benefits from this stuff. It's a wonderful source of chlorophyll. It's got great antioxidants, as we said. It's wonderful for sun protection. It's got fiber, so it's filling. Super low calorie, great diet food. So many benefits to seaweed. On top of all that, it's wonderful for the immune system, wonderful for the skin. In large measure because of these long-chain polysaccharides, which we will talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll tell you how you can make your own sun protective spray that you can use when you're laying out in the sun using long-chain sugars that are found in seaweed. We'll do that on our next Bright Side episode. Our number today, 855-660-4261. If you're in the Denver area, I encourage you to come down to the Space Gallery, 735 Santa Fe. Tonight at 6:30, I'll be doing a talk on skincare and nutrition and also giving out a couple of formulations as well as a few longevity products. Everybody will get a goodie bag. It's a free presentation, but we're still going to give out a goodie bag as well as a lot of good information. So if you're in the Denver area, Hope to see you tonight, 6:30 p.m., Space Gallery, 735 Santa Fe. Okay, our number today is 855-660-4261. Time to hit our phones. Let's take our first phone call of the day. Master Faster, Tabidi in Nevada. What is up, brother? Good to talk to you.
Hi, Ben. How are you today, buddy?
Nice to talk to you, Tabidi. We had you on a couple months ago, and we got a tremendous response. Why don't you tell us what you've been up to, Tabidi, about fasting, and then let me know how I can help you.
Ben, let me tell you, that monologue that you gave on seaweed was one of the most beautiful messages that I've ever heard. Is there a way to get a copy of that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Go to brightsideben.com, and all the shows are up, archived. I don't have any DVDs or anything like that, but if you just go to brightsideben.com, the shows are all archived, and they usually put them up within 24 hours after the show. So check either later today, tonight, or tomorrow. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate it. What's going on, bro?
No, Ben, that was great. Ben, I have for the past 20 consecutive months, I fast for the first 7 days of every month, which just simply means no eating whatsoever.
No, how about water? Water?
Water. I do drink water, and I add like a little lemon juice on it.
Okay.
With just a trace of honey, and I do like that as a fasting beverage. But one of the things that I have, please let me tell you what my results have been. I don't want to reveal my age except to say that I was in the military during the time that Gerald Ford was president.
Okay.
And today, all of my balding, my balding has gone away. My gray has gone away. I have no wrinkles in my skin whatsoever. I can bench press 80 pounds over my weight. I can go into the gym and put the pin on the bottom of half of the machines there and crank out as many as 50 reps. And my body today is comparable to any college athlete out there.
Wow.
And so the result. So what I've concluded is very, very simple, and that is that we get to decide what goes into our body temple, but there's something else that decides what goes out. And it's that something else is where the world's attention needs to be drawn to, is that something else, because the world is in treatment consciousness. Not you, but the world is in treatment consciousness, meaning that if people could just get that if you stop what's causing your problem, then you won't need any treatment.
That's pretty cool. That's the bright side message.
That's the well. You're the best at it. I mean, Ben. God bless you, brother. You're so what you're putting out there, and you're the antithesis of misinformation, because there's so much information out there. It's almost nauseating, Ben.
It really is.
Thank God for what you're doing, brother. Thank God for what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate that,
buddy. What you're doing.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Ben, I know that you're really in a hurry. Can I tell people about something
Sure.
I think this is the greatest discovery in all of human civilization.
All right.
It's called the Personal Time Map, which is available at thepower.org. So just remember the two words, the power. In other words, the reason why people are not succeeding is because they don't have the tool that shows them which way leads to their success. And so for $29, this will be the greatest thing people will have ever seen. I'm so thrilled about this. I'm telling everybody that I know about it. I want everybody that hears about this to tell other people about it. All they have to do is remember two words. That's the power.
Thepower.org.
But even if they accidentally go to thepower.com, just click on Get Your Time Map, and it'll take you to thepower.org. I'm telling you, the world will never stop thanking us for this, because this provides people with this illuminated directional guidance that's rooted in ancient science. And I'm telling you, there's nothing out there that can top this thing, Ben. Nothing.
Thank you,
Tabidi.
Thepower.org or thepower.com.
Yes, thepower.org. Yes, thepower.org. It's called Your Time Map. It's like $29. You'll love it.
Thank you so much, Tabidi, and thanks for the good words about fasting, and thanks for the compliments. I appreciate it. God bless. Happy holidays, bro. All right, moving on to, that's thepower.org, if you guys are interested in checking that out, by the way. Moving on, let's see what John in New Mexico has to say. Welcome to the bright side, John.
Glad to finally get to talk to you.
Hey, John.
Hi, glad to talk to you, and it's a great program. Okay, two very quick questions. First question is, I got my brother on the ASAP using the Slender FX, and he's doing one Healthy Start pack a month. He's at 220 and he probably can go ahead and take 2. I'm not sure. But he lost 10 pounds the first week and lost 0 last week.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if he needs a tweak or what. And then
no, that'll happen. That'll happen when you start the ASAP program. People will lose weight. You know, that's one of the neat things about nutrition and supplementation and changing the way you eat, and the way you, the kind of supplements you take, is you lose weight really fast right away, especially if you need to lose a lot of weight. But then it plateaus, which is why you got to start to incorporate more strategies than just the ASAP and the Slender FX. A couple things that you want to do, and fasting, weight loss is not always about food. This is so important. It's a large measure about food, but a lot of it has to do with metabolism. And that means nutrition and nutritional supplements, which is why you need more than the ASAP and more than just the Slender FX. You got to get yourself on a well-rounded nutritional supplement program, and that'll do a couple of things for you. Number one of the things that happens when you get on nutritional supplements is your metabolism starts to increase. When the body doesn't see a lot of nutrients coming in, it slows things down. When the body doesn't see nutrients coming in, it assumes starvation is ahead. That's because for eons, nutrition, vitamins and minerals and essential nutrients and calories came together. So when there's a lack of nutrients, the body assumes that starvation is either present or it's on the way, and it will make you hold on to weight. The second factor that is involved in holding on to weight or in gaining weight is the stress hormone cortisol. When we are under stress, our body doesn't know that stress is being caused by our dysfunctional families, our relationships, our jobs, our money problems, tax problems, whatever. Our body just thinks that stress is a generic type of stress, and it links that up with starvation or famine, and it will make us hold on to weight. This is so important. The body's major stress hormone, cortisol, is a weight gain hormone. So if you're having problems losing weight, there's a very good chance that you're hypercortisol, hyperadrenal, hypersympathetic, hyper-stress. And I'm not just talking emotional and mental stress. I'm also talking physiologic stress. And there's a couple of things that are the cause of that physiologic stress. Hang tight, John. I'll finish up when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back after this.
Farmers keep livestock lean and healthy with a mineral-rich diet. Then, before market, they cut off minerals, leading them to crave high-calorie grains. If weight control is this easy, why prescribe surgery for humans? Introducing Youngevity. You could avoid 900 diseases by getting 90 essential nutrients from Youngevity. Check out 90 for Life at tobeyoungagain.com or call 855-79-YOUNG. That's 855-79-YOUNG or tobeyoungagain.com. Youngevity. It's all about saving money, getting healthy, and creating wealth.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
What looks good under your Christmas tree and tastes even better? Big Berkey water filters. Yes, the gift of clean water. A gift that provides a great foundation for achieving good health in the lives of your loved ones. A Big Berkey water filter gives them protection from bacteria, heavy metals, chlorine, fluoride, pesticides and herbicides, VOCs and more. And best of all, a Big Berkey water filter is a gift that lasts for many years with no additional investment. And that saves time and money in filter replacements that other water filters require and are even powerful enough enough to purify treated, untreated, or even stagnant pond water. As always, all orders over $50 are shipped free, and GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Order online at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com, spelled Big, B-E-R-K-E-Y, waterfilters.com, or call 877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Gift well this Christmas. Give a Big Berkey water filter.
That's the sound of a .44 Magnum and Trauma Max, a high-tech hybrid Kevlar bulletproof vest from InfidelBodyArmor.com. Will stop it and most pistol rounds. Trauma Max is a major breakthrough in pistol-rated body armor, and prices start at just $170 per insert. More protection, more stopping power, more mobility, and it weighs less than 5 pounds. Get details at InfidelBodyArmor.com. That's INFIDEL
Hi, I'm Ed Krell, CEO of Destination Maternity. We proudly support the March of Dimes work to reduce the rate of premature birth. The numbers have gone down in the past 5 years, but still, nearly 500,000 babies are born too soon in the United States each year. We're helping the March of Dimes fund cutting-edge research and community programs to help more moms have full-term pregnancies and healthy babies. Join us in working together for stronger, healthier babies. Visit marchofdimes.com.
Are you tired of searching for great talk radio?
Something more important.
Search no more. We are the GCN Radio Network.
Back on the bright side, I'm pharmacist Ben. If you're in Denver, come see me tonight at the Space Gallery, 735 Santa Fe. We're going to talk skincare and give out some skincare products and some longevity products and have a good time. I don't get to talk a lot about skincare on this program, and I don't get to dig in. You know, we only get about a half hour of a monologue, another half hour phone call. So when you come to one of my presentations, bring your notebook and bring a pen because you're going to get tons of information. We'll be doing a 2-hour presentation tonight at the Space Gallery, 735 Santa Fe. Hope to see you there if you guys are out in the Denver area. Okay, we're talking to John in New Mexico. John, ASAP and fasting. Here's the deal with weight loss. Obviously, everybody wants to lose weight. Most people want to lose weight. And the ASAP product from Longevity is a great way to lose a bunch of weight really fast, but what you're describing is not uncommon. It's sort of a plateau that occurs after you lose a bunch of weight. Some people lose 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds within the first few weeks, and then they'll just kind of plateau off as the body adjusts. The body is an adjusting system. And when you lose a bunch of weight, it's going to kind of homeostatically, that it means adjust, that's the fancy way of saying adjust in biology. It's going to kind of kick in with its adjustment mechanisms, and the weight loss will kind of slow down. This is especially true if you're dealing with cortisol, the body's stress hormone. And that doesn't just mean stress from emotional and mental reasons, although that has a big role to play. It really means, in a big way, stress from sugar and from nutritional deficiencies. So the two fastest ways to lose weight after you lose that big chunk off the ASAP and you hit your plateau is to start to supplement with a good nutritional supplement program so you get those micronutrients so the body doesn't think it's in starvation mode. When the body thinks it's going to be starving, it's going to make you hold on to weight, giving your body the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. If you do nothing else but just take the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, you're going to send your body the message that all is right in the world, that there's plenty of food and there's no need to store all the calories as fat. And the second thing you want to do is restrict your intake of fast-burning sugars, glucose and refined sugars and fructose. And that means fruits, fruit juice, pasta, rice, potatoes, all these things we beat up on this program, certainly pastries and cakes and candies. And replacing the calories that you're getting in from those fast-burning sugars with slow-burning protein and essential fatty acids and saturated fats. More coconut oil, more protein, especially whey protein and egg protein, and less refined sugars. Those are your two main strategies. And then don't forget about non-food or non-nutritional strategies for stabilizing cortisol, and that especially means deep breathing techniques, meditation, and just relaxation. Last but not least, intermittent fasting tells the body to send to make more muscle and to reduce fat storage so that you can go out and find food. And that's intermittent fasting, not necessarily fasting for long periods of time, but intermittent fasting, every other day fasting, or once a week fasting, or once every couple of week fasting. Those are all great strategies for losing weight. Does that help you, John?
Yeah, that helps with that question. Now, quick question. I'm really happy where I am at weight-wise. I'm bouncing between 165 and 170. I'm 6 feet tall, so I'm really good there. But what I want to do is I want to do a Lenten fast. So that's going to be 42 days. What I was thinking about doing was I was going to double up on my Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, and then in addition to that, I would add probably some pineapple, kale, and maybe an occasional egg into blended Mighty 90.
That's awesome. That's great. Easy on the pineapple, but that's awesome. Pineapple's a great source of enzymes, digestive enzymes for protein. That's a great strategy.
Yeah,
let me know how you do. I'd like to hear how you do.
Okay, will that kind of keep my weight in? I mean, yeah. I imagine I'm going to lose some weight, but I'd probably like to...
No, you won't. Not necessarily. Not necessarily, depending on how much you need to lose. You may not lose a lot of weight with that, especially if you're right where you need to be.
And if you could maybe leading up to Lent, which starts on March the 1st, if you could do some kind of a show, just an hour show on a Lenten fast and put some kind of program together, that'd be great.
You know what? I'll take that under advisement. I can't believe Lent is coming up. Holy moly. It's still December. Yep. What are you doing to me
March
here, bro?
1st.
That's crazy.
It's time.
I know.
Thanks,
that's amazing. Thanks so much for your call, John, in New Mexico. I appreciate it very much. All right, let's move on to Steve in Virginia. Welcome to the Bright Side. Steve, what's up, buddy?
Hello. Good morning. Thank you. I had a question about coconut oil and seaweed.
Okay.
The seaweed one just had to do basically with the concern about the radiation.
Yeah.
Maybe, the sources of the seaweed. Is there any way to...
No, there's no way. We've just trashed our ocean. I was just reading 90% of the ocean floor near Fukushima is covered with dead animals. I was just reading that somewhere. Dead sea creatures. No, it's terrible what we've done to the ocean. However, seaweed does have a detoxifying property. So, in fact, the Navy will use seaweed and algae to help protect sailors against radiation. So, eating seaweed is not... It's not like you're going to get too much radiation effects, I don't think. I've never read any studies about it, but I do know seaweed contains chelating agents that can help protect you against toxic mercury and radioactive substances. I wouldn't worry. Given the nutritional value of seaweed and given the fact that we've totally trashed our ocean and totally trashed our environment and there's not much we could do about it, the fact that seaweed's got so many good nutrients, so many good protective nutrients that protect us from radiation and heavy metals and toxins, it really is, it's an amazingly valuable food. We'll talk about the detoxing properties of seaweed here in the next day or two. But in my opinion, it's still a very, very valuable food, Steve.
Okay. And then just the other question, the coconut oil, is that for someone with dry skin, say... Is that or hypothyroid? Is that
no? Yeah, you're looking more metabolic with dry skin. A lot of people will use coconut oil topically, and that'll kind of soften the surface of the skin. But really, dry skin is a metabolic. That is a biochemical issue. It's not a skin issue. That's one of the things I'm going to be talking about tonight. There's a lot of people selling skincare products, and I've been selling skincare products for many years, but unfortunately, the skincare world is just filled with deceit. It's filled with lies. It's filled with rip-off artists. It's filled with bookkeepers and accountants and marketing people who know nothing about the skin, who are just in the business to make money. And I know this personally. That's why I call my new company The Truth, because I'm sick and tired of the bull crap that's out there in the world of skincare. And one of the most egregious myths is the idea that you can eliminate dry skin by using things topically, with some exceptions. There are exceptions to that. Coconut oil can soothe you a little bit. It can provide a little bit of relief for the surface of the skin, which is called the stratum corneum. But for the most part, if you have dry skin, and human skin, by the way, should never, ever, ever be dry. Dry skin is a sign of a metabolic, biochemical problem. And what's worse, one of the worst things about people telling you to use topical products to eliminate dry skin is you're going to miss out on an opportunity to change your metabolism and change your biochemistry and add years to your life if you pay attention to the bookkeepers and accountants and the marketing people who are telling you to use this skincare product or that skincare product when they know nothing, zero about the skin. and have no business being in the skincare world, you're going to miss out on golden opportunities to reduce your risks of arthritis and heart disease and degenerative disease and a short life, ultimately, because you're not paying attention to the biochemical signals that dry skin is sending you. We'll be talking about that tonight at the Space Gallery if you guys are in the Denver area. So if you got dry skin, it's a metabolic issue, it's a biochemical issue. It needs to be corrected to reduce or eliminate your risk of degenerative disease and ultimately a shorter lifespan. I hope I helped you, Steve. Got to move on, buddy. Thanks so much for your call, bro. Michelle in Texas, real quick, what's going on? Michelle. Hey, Michelle,
yes,
what's up?
Hey. Well, I wanted to ask a question about aorta dissection.
Okay, that's a tear in the aorta. The aorta is a huge vessel, blood vessel, that's attached to the heart. And an aortic dissection is a little tear that occurs there. You want to look at breaking down connective tissue. The aorta is made up of connective tissue. If you're starting to get tears, that means your body's starting to break down. Remember, the breakdowns in the body are generic. It doesn't matter if it's in the joints or the cartilage or the connective tissue in your skin or if it's in the aorta. It just means the connective tissue is starting to break down. So you got to do things that help build up connective tissue. First and foremost is correct malabsorption issues. I'm sorry, go ahead. Were you going to ask me something?
Well, a friend of mine had one last Tuesday and survived the surgery.
Okay.
I'm mostly calling to find out if there's any
healing,
anything to be done.
Yeah, lots. Heck yes. You want to start building up the connective tissue, and there's a bunch of things to do. The program's over, and I can't tell you everything, but the most important thing to do is to correct malabsorption issues at the gut level, the intestine level. If there's malabsorption, that means protein won't get absorbed. That means a weak aorta. That means B vitamins won't get absorbed, and minerals and vitamin C won't get absorbed as effectively. Again, a weak aorta. That means essential fatty acids won't get absorbed. Again, a weak aorta. So I could sit here and tell you about all the nutritional supplements, but until you patch up that gut and improve absorption at the gut level, it's going to be kind of like a waste of money and time. So focus on the digestive tract. Use the Z-Radical, use the glucogel caps, digestive enzymes after all meals, and liquid protein like the bone soup. Wonderful for all connective tissue breakdown issues. That's it. I'm Pharmacist Ben. That's all the time we have for today. Have a wonderful, beautiful, awesome day, folks. We'll talk to you all later. Bye for now.
To thank you for being a loyal listener, we have a limited time freebie offer for you. Claim your free heirloom tomato seeds, just pay shipping, right now at 123freeseeds.com. These aren't ordinary seeds. These are heirloom, non-genetically modified super seeds that are open pollinated and can be grown, harvested, and replanted endlessly. These survival seeds are actually more valuable than gold in a crisis. Go to 123freeseeds.com and you can get an airtight storage packet of 150 super seeds free while supplies last to say thank you for being a loyal listener. First come, first served. Just cover shipping. Go to 123freeseeds.com now to see if your free heirloom seeds are still available. That's 123freeseeds.com.
American gardeners and fellow patriots, make the right choice with your money, time, and your family food supply. Choose 100% pure heirloom seeds in the Survival Seed Vault from MyPatriotSupply.com. Why spend more? The Survival Seed Vault from MyPatriotSupply.com is only $37.95 and includes 20 varieties of pure, hardy, easy-to-grow heirloom seeds. Yes, only $37.95. That's 70% less than our competitors. You could buy 3 Survival Seed Vaults for less than one of theirs. The Survival Seed Vault from MyPatriotSupply.com includes detailed planting and seed-saving instructions and ships same day. Plus, all orders over $49 ship free. MyPatriotSupply.com is American-owned by patriots like you, passionate about freedom and preparedness. Call now, 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Or discover more emergency preparedness items when you order at MyPatriotSupply.com. Choose the original. Choose the Survival Seed Vault at MyPatriotSupply.com.